Wednesday night edition of the NBA. So here's Miami's starting group. Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. Then it's Tyler Hero. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Highsmith in at the power forward. And for Chicago, Levine and Williams up in the forward positions. Ball out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Smith in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And this season's still very young. Greg, what are you looking forward to this year?
Well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookies, seeing which guys step up. The leap to the NBA can be a huge one, so you never know what will happen with some of these young players.
Great open look there. Jimmy Butler. Butler's got the first bucket of the game with the 3 for Miami.
And that's how you share the ball. They got what they wanted, and Butler put the finishing touches on it.
Williams, a screen on Hero. Here's Ball. It's tipped. Now, here's Adebayo. Pass to Hero. Here's the 3. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. And now Ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Lonzo Ball can be so elite playing in the transition game.
Here's Highsmith. He's guarded by Williams. Highsmith's shot is good.
Setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And Ball slams it in.
I love these plays when Lonzo Ball shows you just how athletic he is.
Last outing for Miami, it was a loss to the Clippers in Los Angeles. And Brent, if the super team era is indeed coming to a close, the Miami Heat were one of the most successful examples.
Yeah, Kevin, you're obviously referring to the Heatles with LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh. I think there are some fans out there that go back to when it was that they had that press conference and were throwing up 6, 7, 8. And so 2 titles, yes, of course, amazing. Chances to win championships, amazing. Could there have been more? Possibly.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. His 3-pointers off the mark. For Chicago, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Here's Williams. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
He's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Hero attacking. Drops in the layup for 2.
Love it when Hero gets in there and goes strong like that because he can bully sometimes on the drive.
Ball against Hero. Left side, Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And Levine with the block.
And what a block from Levine. Love seeing him be so engaged on defense.
2 minutes.
The Heat trail by 3. Outside Robinson. He takes it in. And the dunk by Robinson.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Bam Adebayo talked about how his mentality has evolved over his career. He said, shoot the ball. I feel like that's been my evolution. It sounds very simple. When I came into this league as a defender, I feel like the progression's been shoot the ball, worry about everything else later. Kevin?
And certainly DA is a two-way threat. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. They trail by 1. Well, Brent, since entering the NBA, Tyler Hero has been a constant scoring threat.
Yeah, Kevin, the scoring for Tyler Hero is always going to be there. He is a bucket, but the defensive improvement, and really just the physicality that he needs to play with. Those are areas that Tyler could shore up a little bit to make sure he's on the floor for some of the biggest moments of a season.
Richardson, he's checked in for the Heat. Shots good from Butler.
And Butler just taking that motion right through contact.
For Chicago, they've gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. Very solid start for them. Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Richardson attacking. Count it.
Well, the D can't give Richardson that kind of lane to the basket. He will jump all over any available space.
And Levine throws it down.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Butler against Levine. Outside Butler. Pass to Richardson. Pocket 6. Lets it go with the 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. To the middle. Great D that time from Adebayo.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
It's been all about Lonzo Ball for Chicago. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Bulls.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Levine and Williams up in the forward position. Josh Giddey is out there with Ball, and it's Smith in at the center. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. And it's Butler missing.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Adebayo kicks to Richardson. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet.
Well, he's allowed to get in there, and once he does, he's aggressive enough to play through contact.
And we know injuries derailed last season for the Bulls, Greg, but with an aging core, you wonder where they go from here.
I mean, the Bulls are kind of stuck in the middle of things as it now stands. Not quite good enough to make a run in the East, but not in a position where they need to start over.
Butler in the paint.
Butler attacking in close. Such a gifted scorer.
Ball with it. Picked up by Hero. Ball the pass to Giddey. And the Bulls another 3.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Got that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Butler.
I like Butler down low, fighting for points.
Ball surveying the defense. Pass to Levine. Another 3 for Chicago.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
The Heat trail by 8. Richardson with a screen for Hero. And here's Richardson. Giddey defending. He had a nice open look right there. Richardson's got 7.
Now Josh Richardson, a 3 and D guy, and that 3 comes first, so he's going to let it rip.
Out to Smith, and the foul on Josh Richardson. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Giddey finds Ball, and Ball gets double teamed. Pass to Giddey. Shot clock at 5. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Brent, some early success for Josh Giddey in the NBA. When you look at his game, what do you like most?
I love the vision, Kevin. This guy is one of the most creative passers that the NBA has and is willing to take some risks. And the reason he does that is he has confidence in his teammates. But that vision by Josh Giddey is something special.
And the whistle blows in the backcourt. Violation. He went over and back.
A moment now to see the stats for Zach LaVine. A very nice season for him last year. He averaged about 19 points a game last year, 5 rebounds and 4 assists. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up and he's really delivered.
Here's Giddey. Driving in. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Smith against Adebayo. Butler, a screen on Smith. The kick outside to Butler. Shot clock at 6. Butler on the move. Score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Ball against Richardson. Ball, the pass to LaVine. Pass to Smith. Outside Williams. Here's Giddey. The shot's good. Giddey's got the lead up to 8 now for Chicago.
That's impressive stuff from Giddey, just getting on the interior part of the defense.
Richardson attacking. Outside Hero. Tipped away. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Giddey. The kick out to Williams. 6 to shoot. Ball with it. Butler covering. LaVine wide open. It's good. Assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 6 assists here tonight. And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. 32 seconds left in the second quarter. Butler sets a screen for Richardson. Nailed from three-point land. Richardson's got 8 points here in this quarter.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Kick out to LaVine. LaVine, a screen on Hero. Here's Giddey. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
Well, pretty sturdy inside. Giddey's got that size and ready to battle.
Richardson dishes to Butler. Shoots the 3. And the last shot before the bucket. Is off, and so it's the Chicago Bulls going into the break with a 10-point lead. Thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Welcome, everybody. Let's get right to it.
Where's the intensity at the defensive end? They need to get a hand up and contest more shots.
Coach needs to encourage.
And now let's take a glimpse at some of the games on the upcoming schedule.
Looking at the Bulls, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts out undefeated. Thanks for joining us. Now let's...
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. We're seeing a tremendous game from Lonzo Ball.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters. Just disrupting everything.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. We've got Kevin Love, Duncan Robinson out there with Alec Burks. Then there's Jaime Jaquez. And it's Ware in at the 4. Vucevic with the buckets. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I would say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. And I think we have a beautiful game now.
Chicago leading by 12. Now, Dosunmu. Outside, White. Pass to Buzelis. Out to White. It's up a 3. Offensive rebound. Vucevic. Buzelis with the ball. Back to Vucevic. 6 on the shot clock. Another shot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. For Chicago, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large. Over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Pass to Dosunmu. White against Burks. White the pass to Dosunmu. Back to White. Just 5 to shoot. Driving the lane. Here's Vucevic. Makes it off the glass. Vucevic has got... At 4 points in the quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Robinson passes to Jaquez. Back to Robinson. A 3-ball. Buzelis grabs the board.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Burks driving to the basket. And nothing is falling for him right now. The Bulls leading by 18. White wide open. He fires. Hands it from downtown.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Let's pause to take a look at the teams that really made their opposing teams earn their points a season ago. The Heat third.
I mean, they held opponents to so few points that it allowed them to win games even when their offense wasn't clicking.
Hey, Greg, Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
Well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, we all know about what Heat culture means. Bam Adebayo says we share the ball, play together, and we know where the shots are going to come from. We're just blessed to have a team like this. Everybody buys in, everybody competes, and everybody wants to get the job done. Kevin, back to you.
They've got great chemistry. Thanks, David.
Well, you know he can hit that. He's done that for years. This part of his game has made him so valuable.
Third personal foul. Third team foul.
Vucevic to the pass to Dosunmu. Back to Vucevic. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little over 3.5 minutes gone by.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Robinson misses.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's White. Off with the layup. It's stolen by Vucevic. Pass to White. And White with the stuff.
And at 6'5", White more than capable athletically. Like the aggressiveness there.
Here's the drive. Shrugs off the contact and dunks it. He'll go to the free throw line.
We've seen a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Nikola Jovic is checked in for Miami. Smith, no luck.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Jaquez can't hit. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Here's Levine, and the jam by Levine.
And the two-time dunk contest champ, Zach Levine, can throw it down with the best of them.
And there's a reason Levine was a back-to-back champ at the slam dunk contest. He doesn't waste an opportunity to put on a show.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And a new group getting ready for Miami. Miami's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Adebayo's got his first 3 points of the game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
With 4 seconds on the clock, and Levine throws it down.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine.
Heat ball.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Levine and Williams up in the forward positions. Josh Giddey is out there with Lonzo Ball. And it's Smith in at the center filling out the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Buries it from 3-point range.
Is it possible his sweet touch is getting sweeter, guys?
The kick outside to Butler. And you think about rookies coming into the NBA, it seems, Brent, that veterans are a little bit easier on the rookies now than they were in the past.
I think we romanticize, Kevin, a lot of the stories that we heard from the old days about veteran players giving it to the younger players. And certainly that's going to happen, especially at the beginning of the season. But these guys have known each other for a long time. These friendships and bonds have started from years ago. So a little bit less and less, but it's still fun to poke at the rookies just a little bit.
Pass to Butler. Adebayo with a screen on Levine. Butler and another field goal in his total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
And attacking and playing with intensity, Jimmy Butler, a ferocious competitor.
Levine sets the screen for Ball. And Ball slams it in.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, he settled for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
To Giddey. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here.
Oh, Josh Giddey showing you he can get up.
The Heat trail by 20. Richardson outside. For three. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Ball, the pass to Giddey. Smith against Adebayo, and stolen by Williams. Poke loose. And here we go. It's Butler. Here's Adebayo. And again, it's the Heat missing. Bulls leading by 20. Here's Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Richardson against Levine. Pass to Highsmith. Butler is screen on Williams. 5 on the clock. Here's the floater. Missed it for the 8th time in 15 tries from the floor. In the corner, it's Levine. Drills it from outside. Levine's got 14 points now in the second half.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Bulls.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see more of one another before the season's over.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Zach LaVine.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
Now the Bulls with it. They're on a 17-7 run. On the wing, Levine. From the arc. Another three for Chicago.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. "17 seconds left in the game. Giddey against Hero. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called.
The shot off that time.
And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Berry, Greg
Coming to you live on Here Are the Starters for Houston. They've got Thompson. Tari Eason is out there with Alperon Şengün. Then it's Jalen Green, and it's Brooks in at small forward. And for the Bulls, Levine and Williams are the two forwards. Josh Giddey out there with Ball. And it's Smith in at the 5, roaming the paint. What's not to love about opening day, Grant? Every team with an equal chance to do something special.
Oh, B.A., that's the way these teams look at it. Regardless how your previous season went, you have a chance to do something special, something great. Time to start fresh and build on that optimism. And this is big for Thompson's confidence. He needs to keep hitting from downtown.
Here's Ball. Pass to Smith. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Houston. They beat the Bulls during their last encounter in Chicago.
They came away with an easy win last time, due in large part to their work on the glass.
And if they can keep that same physicality, you have to think they'll be in a good position to grab another win here. There wasn't a lot of resistance there at their rim. He just tricked off a little bunny.
Giddey against Thompson. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Now here's Smith. He's coming off a 13-point game against New Orleans. Williams passes to Giddey. Oh, Brooks with the steal.
And I'll tell you what, I mean, he sees the man's going to kick the ball out. Wow. I mean, that was great anticipation.
And the Rockets hit again from deep.
And he's much more comfortable shooting off a pass. Brooks with a nice shot.
And there's the screen. Ball with it. Now Thompson defending. From deep, Giddey. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
Now here's Green. And he buries his first look.
The defense gets physical with Green inside, so he uses his agility to get around it.
And Richard, the former 2nd overall pick in 2021, we all see the potential for Jalen Green.
When you see the physical ability combined with his shooting range, he's got a chance to be one of the top scorers in this league.
Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Giddey. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Rockets.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
Now here's Green. Offensive rebound. Eason pass to Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
We've seen the evolution of Levine as a three-point shooter. He's gained the confidence behind the arc, and he makes an impact there consistently.
Now here's Green, coming off a solid outing against Memphis. Stolen by Ball. And a fast break now for the Bulls. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA, well, the Rockets got a lot more organized with Coach Ime Udoka and their veteran additions, including point guard Fred VanVleet, who said it's just having that poise and presence to slow things down and get guys where they need to be. Rein it in, get some structure, and maximize these guys' potential. BA?
Allie, a great floor general. Thanks for that.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Green against Ball. Outside for Levine. Smith with a screen on Thompson. Stolen by Thompson. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. He goes up. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day.
Oh, and timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Once again,
and with a pause in the action, here we have the best rebounding teams from last year. The fourth spot held by the Rockets.
You can see the emphasis they put on rebounding. Such a huge part of their game, and one that they didn't ignore.
Ball passes to Levine. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his third assist of the night.
Off the pass, Levine is more or less just automatic. He just lets it fly.
Green. And he gets the bucket. Green's got 9.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Now here's Ball. 11 points for him last game against New Orleans.
And I love what he's been able to do on the glass, securing some extra possessions for his team.
Here's Green. Chicago making their last shot. The 3-ball. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Bulls trail by 8. Count the basket. Giddey's got his second basket of the game.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
Here's Green. Misses in close. Can't hit that one. And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for the Houston Rockets. Hunting for opportunities. Lead. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, for the Rockets, what jumps out at you stat-wise?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
Levine and Williams are the two forwards. Ball is out there with Josh Giddey, and it's Smith in at the center position. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
Inside the paint, Levine's agility is just a difference maker. That's what allows him to get to almost any shot.
Williams grabs the board. Bulls trail by 6. Smith with a screen on Green. The ball's knocked loose. The kick out to Williams. To the left wing. Smith with it. Green picks him up. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Yeah, that one's good.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Ball against Green. Ball passes to Levine. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Levine's got 11 points.
Nice start for him beyond the arc. He's already hit 3 triples, and I'm pretty sure there's more to come.
Green, the pass to Brooks. Eason against Williams. Smith with a screen on Eason. Smith outside. Williams against Eason. Pass to Ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Smith finds Levine. No good. That would have tied it.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
And here's Thompson for 3. Here's Şengün. And he banks in the layup.
Paying attention out there. Şengün able to insert himself and save that play.
Bulls trail by 5. Ball left side. Levine feeling it out a bit. And Levine, throw it down.
Uh-oh, Zach Levine, he's already won multiple dunk contests. Maybe another?
Pass to Thompson. Parries it down low. He's got 7. All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better.
Williams passes to Ball. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Şengün.
This is the smart play by Ball, staying committed even while getting fouled.
Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Grant.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And it just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
Bulls trail by 4. There's the drive. That's in there. Vucevic with the assist. Ball's got 5 now.
I love seeing Ball be aggressive on offense. Good at knowing when to take initiative.
Outside, Green. Ooh, Green with a vicious dunk.
That is a dunk contest worthy move. Green just putting on a show right there.
Up top Ball. Green covering. Levine passes to Vucevic. Levine against Thompson. Back to Vucevic. Vucevic, a screen on Green. Pass to Vucevic. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Houston ball.
A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Houston. On Wednesday, they'll be playing against Russell Westbrook and the Denver Nuggets. And then on Thursday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
The Bulls trail by 6. Ball outside. Outside for Levine. This one for 3. They get the rebound. There's the 3. That one doesn't go. He's now 5 for 9 in this one. The Rockets lead by 6. Down low. Here's Brooks. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Yeah, just showcasing his athleticism. When Brooks gets open space around the rim, he looks to throw it down with authority.
And Ball gets it to go. He's got 7.
That's exactly what you work for, a high percentage look.
Ooh, poked away. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball.
Let's just say that was an ill-advised pass there. Very close to a turnover.
Two on the clock. That one no good.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the plate and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
And so it's Houston with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Taking a look here at the Rockets, you really get to see what they're made of. After your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have.
And turning our attention to the first half of our game tonight. Bit of a tough start for the Chicago Bulls. That's it for us.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Nice game. Great performance by Jalen Green.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Kick it off the second half. Here's Ime Udoka's 5. Van Vliet and Shepard, they're the guards. Jabari Smith out there with Cam Whitmore. And it's Adams in at center. And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Please give a big round of applause for your Bulls Houston team.
White. He's checked in for Chicago. The Bulls trail by 9. DeSumo outside. Pass to White. Outside Craig. Three-pointer. Adams grabs the miss. Houston has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. LeGrand, after 3 straight drafts high in the lottery, the Rockets got to 500 in 2024.
Yeah, and I love how they signed some vets in the summer of 23. Houston decided we want to win now. And I wish more teams did that.
Here's Van Vliet. With the floater. And it's cleared by Vucevic. And for the Bulls, they're shooting the ball at 60%, an excellent average. There's a screen. It's White with a drive. Buzelis. And he jams it after taking a nice feed on the run.
And that's a well-timed play with Buzelis ready to catch and finish.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
BA, Fred VanVleet said, I've been a leader on pretty much every team that I've ever played for. I'm a leader in life. It's just something you either have or you don't. Something you got to work at. Some guys will gravitate towards it and some won't. Brian, is it that simple?
Well, I think most of his teammates value what he has to say, for sure. Back to White. Let's go with a 3. Drops in the 3. White's got 5 points.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And the basket by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 5 points in the quarter.
And getting Van Vliet into pick and roll is key. He thrives in that action.
Vucevic, a screen on Van Vliet. White, the pass to Vucevic. RJ, when you talk about Vucevic, is he the best NBA player ever to come from Switzerland?
There's an argument to be made. He has the most points by any Swiss-born player by far and the only All-Star game appearances. Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
To the paint, hangs, and it's laid in by Adams. And the Rockets lead by 7.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes.
Van Vliet against White. The Rockets pull it in. They've led by as many as 11. Inside, here's Smith. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And one guy who's just scratching the surface of his potential, Jabari Smith.
Yeah, he's still very young, still gaining strength, but his upside on both ends is enormous.
And the number 3 pick in the 2022 NBA draft, Smith Jr.'s ceiling is considered to be very high.
Smith, he's checked in for Chicago. Well, Richard, during his 5th year in the NBA, Kobe White had a breakout season.
Doubling his numbers, BA, averaging around 20 points and 5 assists per game. Kobe's always been a great defensive player, but it's his offensive production that has really improved.
Richard, when it comes to the Bulls, they have one of the most committed fan bases in the league.
Yeah, the Chicago fans are for real. The Bulls are routinely at the top of the list for total attendance. Even on the road, there are usually Bulls fans sprinkled into every crowd.
Smith with a screen on Van Vliet. Smith outside. Pass to DeSumo. Here's Buzelis. Guarded by Van Vliet. Good on the bucket. Buzelis has got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, nice touch on the inside play by Buzelis, adjusting from close range.
Adams a screen. Here's Van Vliet. Soft touch off the glass. A minute 20 left to play in the 3rd. Outside White. Connects from downtown. White's got 10.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter, especially.
And slammed in by Adams.
Adams. And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
Here's White. It's hauled in by Houston. There's 45 seconds left in the third. Van Vliet outside to the inside. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Here's White. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. White's got 12 points in just the second half.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Smith with the rebound. White against Van Vliet. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
First personal foul.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And he'll take his third and fourth free throws of the night.
Kobe White. 2 shots.
White hits them both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Here's Green. A teardrop. Jalen Green.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Here's Levine for three. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Houston Rockets leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Head coach Billy Donovan is mic'd up.
Guys, good job hitting ahead. That means we're running.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Williams and Vucevic are inside. Josh Giddey out there with ball. And it's Levine in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Pass to Williams. Ball outside. And here's Vucevic. It's stolen by Green. Green to the rack. And it's hammered home by Green.
This is how special Green can be at times. When he's hot, he can be an incredible scorer.
Levine with a screen on Green. Up top, Levine. Vucevic, a screen on Green. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Giddey. Lets it go from deep. Kept alive. Houston leading by 8. Green with the ball. And it's Giddey picking him up.
The sheer size of Thompson makes it difficult for defenders to match up well against him.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
You've got to be impressed with how assertive they are on offense, continuing to cut hard to the rim time and time again.
Yeah, another thing they did well was feed the ball into the paint. They really utilized their size there tonight.
Levine with a screen on Green. Outside for Levine. Back to Vucevic. Pass to Levine. Ball outside. Beyond the arc. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Green against ball. Green in the post. Drops in the layup for 2. Green's got 21.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Williams on the wing. Levine with a screen on Eason. Williams passes to Levine. Another 3 for Chicago.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Ball against Green. Pass to Eason. Brooks outside. And here is Green. Ball with the rebound. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Chicago. It's a 5-point game. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Giddey against Brooks. Levine with a screen on Brooks. The kick out to Ball. Clock at 4. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
That is just a big shot from Ball. I like seeing him step up and show that leadership.
To the middle.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Şengün in the post, working on Vucevic. And it's Eason penetrating. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Rockets lead by 5.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Williams' shot is good.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Here's Green. Oh, big finish!
Wow. Okay, I see you. How about Jalen Green stepping up, showing poise in a big spot?
Up top, Levine. Thompson with a steal. And here we go, the Rockets in transition. 1:14 left in the final quarter. Now Green. 6 to shoot. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's on Zach LaVine.
So far, proving he can score in this league. Green drawing more attention from the defense.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Every free throw is crucial in a close game. Nice work at the line.
Pass to Levine. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And he buries it. And now they trail by just 4.
And it's Levine stepping up. Zach's grown into this role during his time in the league.
Outside, Green. Fires from the wing. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
Well, the defense didn't have any impact on that shot, but somehow he still misses it.
On the wing, Levine puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Houston. They've led by as many as 11. And here is Green. Here's Şengün. No good from outside. Chicago calls timeout. Only 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. All right, guys, what's your take?
And they need to execute fast out of this break.
Chicago on the ball.
Williams from long range. Can't get it to fall. And so it's the Rockets who come out on top here. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always...
Tuning in, here's the starting group for Houston. You've got Dylan Brooks. Jalen Green is out there with Amen Thompson. Then it's Alperen Şengün. And it's Eason in at the 4. And for the Heat, Hero in at shooting guard with Butler at small forward. Then there's Richardson. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Ware in at the 4 slot. Green with the block.
A wiry guard, Green's length can sneak up on you. Might have just surprised the shooter.
Here's Şengün. Bucket is good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Here we are, Greg, in game 1 of the NBA season. How does opening night feel different from the rest of the season, the rest of the schedule?
Well, Kevin, it's the excitement of the unknown. Everybody comes in with the highest of expectations, right? You got new teammates, some new wrinkles, still a lot to figure out and shake out over the course of a long season.
Here's Richardson, following the basket by Jalen Green. And it's Butler missing. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. The Rockets shooting their first free throw tonight. Well, the Miami Heat have always been in contention, Stan, for the East, and you've worked in the organization. Why is that?
Well, look, Kevin, I'll admit to a bit of a bias here, but they have a great coach, maybe the best in the league. He's been there since 2008. That consistency and continuity really helps, and this team expects themselves to win no matter what they go through.
And here is Butler following Jalen Green's 3. Adebayo drives in, and Adebayo throws it down.
Well, Bam is dangerous when he's moving down the lane like that.
To the paint, here's Eason. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. The Heat have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Butler from outside. It's good from long range.
He may not take a lot of threes, but we know Butler is more than capable of knocking him down.
Şengün with the screen for Green. And Green skims it in.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
So it's Miami now. The Rockets making the shot. Here's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Well, if you give Butler an opening, he will exploit the defense.
Houston in the lead. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, Kevin. Alperen Şengün is a weapon on the block. Coach Ime Udoka said there are not a ton of true low-post threats in the NBA nowadays. Joel Embiid, Jokic, I don't know how many others there are anymore. Alpie's had success against pretty much everybody that's guarded him. Kevin, his footwork is indeed high level.
DA totally agree. Great footwork. Moves on moves, I've always said.
There's the all-around game of Butler. A nice assist to cash in on that possession.
Green with the ball. And it's Richardson picking him up. Shot by Eason, no good. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. They trail by 1. And at this point, Tyler Hero's used to hearing his name in just about every trade rumor that comes along, Stan. I would assume that's got to be a little disconcerting for a player.
It probably is, Kevin, but giving a lot of credit, it never seems to bother him, at least in terms of affecting his play on the floor. He still puts up big numbers. He plays with great confidence. Tyler Hero's an outstanding offensive player.
Rockets trail by 4. Outside, Green. Brooks finds Eason. Back to Brooks. Six to shoot. Looking to end the run. Rebound by the Heat. They won their last game against the Rockets in Houston.
Well, it doesn't always have to be a thing of beauty, but when you can get a win in a game like that, that's really all you care about.
Now, here's Thompson. Following the miss by Bam Adebayo. Şengün with the bucket.
Work in progress for the big man. When Şengün is hitting from the outside, this offense becomes dangerous.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Green deciding where to go with it. Good work defensively by Richardson.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
And that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. Jimmy Butler has been on display for Miami. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Miami.
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside, and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
Hero in at shooting guard with Butler at small forward. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then there's Richardson, and it's Ware in at the power forward. So that's who Miami starts the second with. Now Brooks following the three-point attempt by Josh Richardson. At the floater, Brooks misses. The Heat with the lead. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
And Butler is someone any coach would love to have. You see why with passes like these.
And the foul on Josh Richardson. That's his first foul. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. And here's Green outside. It's hauled in by Hero.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Richardson for three, and the Heat another three.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Inside, Şengün. It's good. 7 points for Şengün.
Let the big fella eat. Şengün just doing his thing down low.
Richardson kicks to Butler. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Rockets trail by 5. Outside, Green. Pass to Thompson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Hey, Stan, as a coach, what was the most difficult part when transitioning from college to the pros?
That's a great question, Kevin. And I think 2 things. Number one, the length and the pace of the season. You just didn't have the time to prepare for the next game. Everything was sped up. And then, obviously, the talent of the players. So you're trying to game plan and come up with a way to stop guys who are essentially unstoppable.
Defensively, you have to live with Thompson making those, because if you get up too close at the arc, Ahmed will blow right by you.
Rockets have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Instead, it seems like time and again, the Heat uncover those hidden gems, turning unknowns into big contributors.
That's one of the things they do best, Kevin. The list of names like that is long, but look no further than Udonis Haslem, whose jersey they retired last season. Their hard work culture seems to breed those kind of success stories. Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Thompson right side. Pass to Eason. Offline with his three. The Heat trail by 4. Three-pointer, Butler. From deep, Jimmy Butler!
And with that three-pointer, about ending that 11-0 run by Houston.
Green against Richardson. Şengün with a screen on Richardson. Şengün no good. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Miami Heat. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, the Heat are always a tough-minded bunch. Jimmy Butler says, I just think nobody cares on our team. Make or miss shots, we're going to be who we are because we're not worried about anybody else. So that's what I think it is, the I don't give a darn factor. I'm paraphrasing, Kevin. You get the picture.
I do, David. You are G-rated. Hey, thank you, D.A.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Green, the pass to Şengün. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Looking to catch the defense by surprise. They didn't expect Şengün to shoot that one.
Now, here's Richardson. 8 points for him. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
Outside, Green. Here he goes. And it's Green with the jam.
Emphatic 2 points from Green. Great to see him being aggressive and not settle for jumpers.
And Butler gets it to go.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Here's Brooks, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Here's Butler following the score by Houston. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Richardson gets a wide open look. Sinks the triple. Richardson's got 13 points.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for the Rockets. He was a true standout at the offensive end. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for 3rd quarter basketball.
Taking a look at Houston, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah. And we now take a look at the Houston Rockets and the close first half they've played.
They have been disruptive and aggressive on the defense.
And that about wraps.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Well, guys, what can you say? Jalen Green, an impressive effort here today.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
So on the floor for Houston, the guards are Van Vliet and Shepard. Smith is out there with Whitmore. And it's Adams in at the center, locking down the middle. This league, Stan, and you've watched it and coached it for years, has the best player in the entire world. And some guys, though, can kind of be overlooked. Like Terry Rozier, for instance.
Yeah, look, here's a guy who's averaged 28 points a game. He can create offense for other people. He plays hard, was an outstanding defender early in his career. He's an important piece for any team he's on.
And what speed, and Stan, what athleticism.
Yeah, no question about it. This guy's somebody who shouldn't be under the radar.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Houston in the lead. To the inside. And Smith with the stuff.
How about the force on that finish by Smith?
For Miami, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Rozier against Van Vliet. Smith sets the pick for Van Vliet. Just 5 on the clock. And there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
There's Van Vliet. He has yet to score. Pass to Smith. Lock at 6. Here's Shepard. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. And the Rockets lead by 4.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Rozier against Van Vliet. And the basket by Rozier. Rozier's got his 3rd basket of the night.
He's a competitor. Even amongst the trees, Rozier has such confidence in his ability to finish.
Pass to Whitmore. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Stan, I've always admired you. Come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, I loved being around the game, and so 2 things happened that drove me into coaching. Number 1, I loved baseball, and I couldn't hit one, so that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way, so if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say in a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way in your interest there.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked a day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following in his footsteps. Terrific story.
And when he gets downhill, Whitmore is a force.
Got it, and the Houston lead has been cut down to a point with the bucket from Rozier.
Look, if I'm one of his teammates, I just keep getting him the ball. He has been lights out.
For 3, Van Vliet. Love grabs the board. And it's Love with the ball for the Miami Heat. Rozier kicks to Burks. 1:24 left in the 3rd. Pass to Love. Outside Rozier for the lead. Rebound by Smith.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
A floater, and it's in there. Van Vliet's got his first points of the night.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his side.
And it's Rozier missing. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Van Vliet on the wing, guarded by Robinson. Van Vliet can't get it to go. The Heat trail by 3. Outside Robinson. The kick out to Rozier. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even. Rozier's got 12 points in just the second half. Now here's Van Vliet. Pass to Whitmore. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got his 4th assist in this one. Rozier for 3, and that one released in time, but no good. And as we finish the 3rd quarter, it's still close. Both teams. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Hero in at shooting guard with Butler at small forward. Then it's Josh Richardson. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Ware in at the 4 spot. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Green drives in. The shot that time not on target. Good work defensively by Richardson. Butler sets a screen for Richardson into the lane. Add basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
Right side, Green. Over to the wing. Pass to Eason. Out to Thompson. And the wide open shot from Green. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Another miss by Houston. And Alperen Şengün gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
The Heat with the lead. Butler feeling it out a bit. Beyond the arc. And the Heat, another 3.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. During the last break, got to listen in on Ime Udoka's huddle with his team. He had some pros and cons. He said, I like our play inside. But what's happening at the arc, fellas? We got to start making some shots. Needs more production from the outside. Guys?
Thank you, David. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Over in the corner, Green. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. Green's got 21 in the game.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
Yeah, and as a coach, you love having a team like this. They've got 0 quitting.
Here's Eason, and the dunk by Eason.
A whole selfless play right there from Green. He's all about getting it to the open man.
Adebayo with the ball. Now defended by Şengün. Back to Adebayo. Good ball movement here by Miami. Miami no good on that time either. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Houston. Down low. Here's Thompson. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
Thompson, 1. The play will be reviewed under NBA rules. The officials will have 2 minutes to review
the action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, Butler might be the toughest guy in this league, fighting down low.
And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Rockets.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, well, they just jump at it.
Pass to Eason. Back to Thompson. Shot clock at 6. from deep. Green bangs home the trifecta. Green's got 6 in the quarter.
No fear in the eyes of Green. Willing and ready to take the big shot for his team.
Hero finds Butler. Oh, no, stopping.
Jimmy Butler coming up big with the game on the line.
1:11 left in the fourth quarter. Richardson against Green. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the step.
Butler with the ball. Now Green defending. The Heat need to get a shot off. Ball's knocked loose. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
12 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Unable to get a shot off in time, and they turn it over. A very unfortunate time there to pick up a shot clock violation. And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Guys, what are their best options now?
And guys, it all comes down to this one shot to win the game. They have just enough time to run a play that'll lead to a catch and shoot here on the inbound. Maybe one quick pass and then get it up.
And so it's a narrow victory for Houston, pulling it out for the double. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really?
Chicago Bulls. And the starting group for Chicago. Levine and Williams are the two forwards. Josh Giddey out there with Lonzo Ball. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 down low. And for the Heat, Hero is the 2 with Butler as the 3. Then there's Josh Richardson. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Ware in at the 4. It's that time of the year, everyone. Opening night for these two teams in this new NBA season.
And we've been waiting all summer, BA, to kick this thing off. So much excitement, so much hope, so much possibility. I'm sure both of these teams are going to come out with a lot of jitters and nervous energy, but we're going to settle in, and we're going to see the highest level of play right in front of us. It's time for the NBA to get it started.
Knocked away. Ball with a steal. Giddey with it. Richardson picks him up. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. That free throw good from Levine. And Brent, the Heat always looking to compete year in, year out.
Well, for good reason. This team takes a lot of pride in giving themselves a chance every year. And the way the front office conducts their business is they believe they can put together the type of roster that is going to go out there and take care of things to put them in position to be successful.
And he buries his first look.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Pass the ball for 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Levine.
And Ball has gotten better shooting from deep. Defenses must honor his shot.
Richardson, the pass to Butler. Top of the key jumper, no good.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Levine feeling it out a bit. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
A ferocious competitor and scorer, Levine takes on challenges head on and knows how to finish with grit.
For Miami, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. It's tipped. Here's Smith. Outside Giddey. Pass to Williams. Three-pointer. He drops it from range.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Ball with a steal. Outside Giddey. Here's Williams. On the wing, Levine. Another 3 for Chicago.
I just love the ball movement.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He wants to review the game plan. All right, for this break, let's take a look at the teams that were the toughest to score against last year. Miami, 3rd.
They made life hard on opponents. One of the best defenses in the NBA last year.
Hero, screen on Giddey. Hero outside. Hits the trifecta.
You have to be mindful of Hero's range. He can absolutely burn you from outside.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Williams into the lane. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Williams has got his second bucket on the night. Hero, the pass to Richardson. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Nice job by Richardson getting to the inside. High percentage play to the basket.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Jimmy Butler's such an all-around player. He said, I don't need to be a 40-point scorer. My role is to impact winning. I just control what I can control in the end, play the right way, stay aggressive, and do whatever it takes to get my team the win. And Brian, he is good at his job.
Well, playoff Jimmy is a real thing, whether he'll admit it or not. Bulls leading by 8. Levine finds Williams. Back to Levine. Williams, a screen on Adebayo. Levine against Adebayo. Just 5 on the clock. Levine, good.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Pass to Hero. Outside Butler. 58 seconds left in the first quarter. Missed inside.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focus all the way through the play.
Here's Giddey. Here he goes. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Ball passes to Levine. 29 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Williams, a screen on Butler. Here's Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there. Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Oh, stolen by Richardson. With 2 seconds left. And the layup is up and in. Richardson's got 6.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
The baskets were coming early. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Bulls.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
Hero is the 2 with Butler as the 3. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then there's Josh Richardson. And it's Ware in at the 4 slot. So that's who Miami starts the second with. Richardson, no good. Chicago leading by 11. Here's Ball. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Banked it in off the glass. Ball's gotten his 2nd bucket.
Well, again, big guards, that helps out. And Ball using that to his advantage on the inside.
Here's Adebayo. Chicago with a rebound. They host the Hawks after this one, and that's the first of just 2 home games for them. Williams from long range. That shot off.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Adebayo, a screen on Levine. Butler can't get it to go. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Smith. The kick out to Williams. Back to Smith. On the wing, Levine. And there have been a few teams lately who have been stockpiling draft picks, Brent. What do you think of that approach?
Well, B.A., if you look at the success of the draft, you're kind of 50-50 on whether or not you're going to get the talent that is required to win a championship. So getting multiple bites at the apple is a great strategy for teams to try to build the foundation of a championship caliber team.
And Josh Richardson gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Levine. Williams, a screen on Butler. Pass to Smith. Back to Levine. Clock at 6. From downtown. The rebound by Ware. Heat trail by 16. And here's Butler outside. The 3 dropped in by Jimmy Butler.
And look out when Jimmy Butler feels confident and comfortable from deep.
And Josh Richardson gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul so far.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. And it's Williams off the drive. The three, Smith. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And so Hero will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Pass to Adebayo. From outside the arc. That one doesn't drop.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
And the three-pointer goes.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Up and over Smith. Rebound by the Bulls.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Here's Levine for 3. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Hero, screen on Levine. Butler drives to the hoop. And it's Butler with the jam.
Quick and athletic, Butler able to beat his opponents right to the 10.
Levine with a screen on Richardson. Here's ball. Blocked! Hero for 3. Williams grabs the board. Now here's Ball. He's got 5. And Williams punches it home.
Always playing heads up as Lonzo tries to find the open teammate.
Here's Adebayo. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
That's on Jalen Smith.
The officials were right on top of that one.
It's his first trip to the line. At 6'9", Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers. Yet he is elite defensively, Grant.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game.
Well, the last thing Jimmy Butler's afraid of is a little contact.
Now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
And Ball throws it down.
And love these plays when Lonzo Ball shows you just how athletic he is.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Hero. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Hero's got his 3rd basket of the night.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Outside Levine. High arcing shot. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
With a score.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with the wristwatch there. He knew the time, he executed.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Where's the perimeter, D? I see no sense of urgency, and those boys are getting scorched.
Big fella, you. And now, not a bad... Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the 3rd quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Boy, Zach LaVine has been sensational.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
On the court for Chicago, Torrey Craig out there with Buzelis. Then there's Ayo Dosunmu. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. And it's White in at the 1. Pass to Jovic. Puts up a 3. White against Rozier. Here's Jovic. Drains the triple.
Keeping his head up and staying patient. This is what you love to see from Rozier as a playmaker.
Now White. Love with the defensive effort. Heat trail by 18. Rozier with it. DeSumo picks him up. Rozier can't get it to go. The Bulls shooting has been incredible, 72%. White against Love. Three-pointer, Vucevic. Counted from distance. Vucevic has gotten himself on the board with a three there.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
White looking it over. Pass to Craig. 4-3. Sends it home from three-point land.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Here's Rozier. It's Jaquez on the wing. And again, no good by Miami. Chicago's gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Craig finds White. Picked by Vucevic. And he lobs it up top.
Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley-oop.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter. Rozier from outside. Good work defensively by White.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Stolen by Rozier. Down low. Craig with a steal. And a fast break now for the Bulls. And the layup is good. White's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. Hey, guess what? Mission accomplished.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
Here's DeSumo. They swipe it. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here.
Kevin Love showing you he's got a little vert getting up to the rim.
The Bulls on offense. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Three-pointer, Vucevic. It's hauled in by the Heat. And here's Robinson. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Jovic. Love, a screen on Craig. Outside Love. The three is up. That shot missing. The Bulls have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. And you look at Matas Buzelis. Size, touch, feel for the game too, Graham.
Oh, B.A., he's a connector. We all love seeing those offenses where the ball doesn't stick. He's a guy who'll keep things moving.
Rozier, a good look. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
Such a quick player. I mean, Rozier is a wizard in the open floor.
And there's a pick. DeSumo outside. Back to White. From behind the arc. Love grabs the miss.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. And he lobs it up. It's stolen by Jaquez. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Robinson passes to Rozier. Nails it from 3. Rozier's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
Well, the run simply has given them a chance. Great work on both ends. They've got to now ratchet up a notch.
Love it when Vucevic attacks with intent. He has the size and strength to dominate around the cup.
Rozier, right side. Pass to Love. Back to Rozier. Fires for 3. And again, it's Miami from deep.
And this offensive surge is just what they needed right now.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls, a sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. They're getting quality looks. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Hero is the 2 with Butler as the 3. Then there's Josh Richardson. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Ware in at the power forward position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Outside for Levine. Back to Giddey. Pass to Williams. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Heat trail by 15. And stolen by Williams. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
Man, scoring off of turnovers is so helpful. I mean, you get easy opportunities at the rim. It devastates the opponent. They've done a great job tonight of converting on those chances.
Richardson, the pass to Butler. Knocks down the triple.
And that's how you share the ball. They got what they wanted, and Butler put the finishing touches on it.
Rozier, he's checked in for Richardson. And the Bulls also making a change. Smith, he's checked in for Vucevic.
Substitution on the court.
Giddey against Hero. Levine with a screen on Hero. Back to Giddey. And he jams it home with authority.
Oh, Josh Giddey showing you he can get up.
Butler, a screen on Smith. Adebayo. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's Williams. Rebound Miami. And here's Butler outside. Chicago with a rebound. Smith's got his 6th rebound on the night. Giddey with it. Hero picks him up. Williams from long range. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got his 3rd assist of the night. Here's Hero. Rozier outside. Hero, screen on Giddey. 3-pointer Rozier. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 7 rebounds in the game. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Chicago leading by 19. It's Giddey on the wing. The baseline J. Here's Levine for 3. Oh, he is cooking right now. 10 for 11 from the field.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Here's Ware. Williams defending. Clock is at 3. Knocks down the long J.
From distance, Rozier looking confident.
And Ball will bring it up here for Chicago. 19-point game. And there's the drive. Launches a 3. Williams misses.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Well, every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure there's room to collect the rebound.
You got to keep that head up, and Levine knows that. Able to hit his man in stride there.
Adebayo sets a screen out to the right wing. A good-looking shot from the wing. Adebayo's gotten 4 this quarter.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Bulls.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with the win in the first game.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Zach LaVine.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Ball outside. Here's LaVine for 3. And again. It's the Bulls from deep.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
The shot by Butler, no good.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
Here's Vucevic. Second chance shot. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. .30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Levine against Butler. And out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball.
The body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
Here's Ball. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised.
Sports, we have the... Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Levine and Williams up in the forward position. Josh Giddey is out there with ball, and it's Smith in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Houston, we've got Green. Tari Eason is out there with Brooks. Then there's Amen Thompson. And it's Şengün in at the center, filling out the middle. Williams has a screen for Levine. Here they are, game one of the season. Wow, it's fun to be here. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
Chicago, Zach Levine, 2 shots. The play will be reviewed under NBA rules. 2 minutes.
The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Now, here's ball. Kick out to Levine. Williams has a screen for Levine. And the jam by Levine.
Always putting on the show. Levine plays with flair and clearly one of the best dunkers in league history.
And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That's foul number 2 for him. And the wide open shot from Green. Connects from three-point range.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And the foul on Tari Eason. That is his first foul of the game. Bulls are gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. And Clark, the Rockets, just one of a handful of franchises to win back-to-back NBA titles.
Can you believe that, Kevin? It was roughly 30 years ago that the Rockets did that, led by Hakeem Olajuwon, perhaps the best player in the league at that time. Of course, this was while Michael Jordan was retired from the NBA the first time.
Here's Green after the Bulls pick up 2. That one good for 2. Green's got 5.
A nice decision from Green that time, showing you the savvy to go to the floater there.
Green against Ball. Outside Levine. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Eason.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
6 on the shot clock. Giddey deflected by Eason. Brooks kicks to Şengün. And the rejection by Smith.
There you see Smith's length playing to his advantage defensively.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And then Levine with the jam.
Well, we know Levine has the hops. That time showing off the creativity.
Inside, puts it up. Şengün passes to Thompson. And he...
Oh, man!
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Rockets are making progress. Coach Ime Udoka said it doesn't happen overnight. Changing habits and things like that takes time. Guys learn and grow at a different pace. My thing is getting us all on the same page. Not that far off. Kevin, they sure look like they're building in the right direction.
David, they are, and some good bets have helped as well. And we thank you for that report. And Clark, watching Amen Thompson, he is just a different kind of athlete.
He sure is, boy. Special as an athlete. And we've got some of the greatest athletes in the world across the NBA. He's smooth, he's explosive, he's fluid, well coordinated. Seems like he just kind of floats in the air. It's special to watch him do his thing.
Now, here's ball. Following the miss by Dylan Brooks. Williams dishes to Levine. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Levine's got 8 points. Rockets have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Stolen by Ball. Drives to the hoop, and Ball slams it in.
Hey, he's always looking to go downhill, and when he's on the attack, he's going for the dunk.
Houston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. 14 feet away, and it's off the back rim, no good.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
Levine is screen on Green. Here's Ball. The Rockets pull it in. They beat the Bulls during their last encounter in Chicago.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
And, you know, one of the things about winning the physical battle like they did in that game, it gives you a lot of confidence going into the next meeting. You know you can push this team around in the paint and win the physical battle.
Levine can't hit. And here's Green outside, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Green's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Rockets. Right side, Ball. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Rockets lead by 3. It's the end. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Houston.
And guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
Thompson is out there with Jalen Green. Then there's Dylan Brooks. Then it's Alperen Şengün. And it's Eason in at the 4. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Giddey, no good. Rockets leading by 3. Green passes to Thompson. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Outside, Levine. Stolen by Thompson. A finish, and Thompson slams it home.
My goodness. Amen Thompson making a statement at the hoop.
Williams kicks to Giddey. Kick out to Levine. Williams sets a screen for Levine. Outside Williams, just 2 to shoot. Over Eason. Williams' shot is off.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Green, no luck.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Levine for 3, and the 3 ball is good. Levine's got 11 points. For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid. Winning it recently, even Giannis, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
Ball against Thompson. Williams sends a screen for Levine. That one's in there. Rocket lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Williams.
Tell you what, when Levine glides off the pick, you see the defensive attention he draws. Makes for an easy pass to the roller.
Eason's shot is good.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Ball dishes to Williams. Ball feeling it out a bit. Kick out to Levine. And there's the drive. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Levine's got 5 points in the quarter.
Levine showing you great speed down the lane. He really accelerates. It's hard to stay in front of him if he's your assignment.
On the wing, Green. He's covered by Ball. Şengün. Smith with the defensive effort.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Giddey the pass to Smith, and it's Smith finishing it off.
Jalen Smith punishing that rim.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Second team foul. Shooting.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. To the inside. And the dunk by Eason.
An underrated part of Green's game is the ability to see the floor and make his teammates better.
Williams has a screen for Levine. The kick out to Williams. It's rebounded by Houston.
And you can see in his eyes, he knows that is not a dunk he should have missed.
Şengün finishing with authority. There you go, big fella. They can feel you.
Here's Giddey. Still scoreless. The kick out to Williams. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist.
A 6'8" playmaker. Giddey is a point forward, and he piles up the assist.
Pass to Şengün. Thompson outside. 23 seconds left here in the second, and Thompson slams it home.
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatic.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind him taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
Shots good by Green.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guy. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Houston on top. They lead by 4. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Taking a look here at Chicago, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah. And we now take a look at the Houston Rockets and the close first half they've played.
Even before the game started, you could feel the energy.
And that is it for half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Well, guys, what can you say? Jalen Green, an impressive effort here today.
no problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
So for Chicago right now, Bruzella's out there with Torrey Craig. And it's Vucevic, then it's White, and it's Dosunmu in at the 2 spot. Adams. The layup off target. Chicago's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. That's to Vucevic. For the tie, outside White. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. At this break in the action, we can show you the teams that had the most rebounds last season. The Rockets 4th.
It was really an impressive campaign for their bigs. And honestly, I think the whole team did a great job of getting bodies on bodies and controlling that defensive backboard.
2 on the clock. It's taken away by Smith. And Smith with a clear path to the hoop. Plays it in off the breakaway. Smith's got his first bucket of the night.
And you see how fast Smith leaks out. He loves running in the open floor.
And White kicks to Vucevic. White with it. Picked up by Van Vliet. And Vucevic throws it down.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Out to Smith from downtown. Hits it from 3-point range. Smith's got his second bucket of the night.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Here's White. Pass to Vucevic. Jacks up a 3. And it's White missing. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Houston. It's a 5-point game. Get the teardrop. And he gets it to go.
For a smaller guard like Van Vliet, the floater is mandatory to have in your game.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Kobe White became one of the top candidates last season for Most Improved Player. He says, I always tried to just let the work show. I wanted to prove that I could be a starting guard in this league. I've just got to continue to get better every day, be aggressive, and be who I am. Kevin, back to you.
All right, D.A., love that attitude. For 3, Smith. Chicago grabs the miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Vucevic, and Vucevic throws it down.
Too easy for Vucevic. I mean, at his size and with his skill set, I mean, he's a threat down there.
To the middle, it's stolen by Bruzelas. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. White, wide open, he fires. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Rockets leading by 3. And great for Bruzelas. Basketball has been a part of his family for generations.
Yeah, how about that? Both his parents played professionally in Lithuania, as did both of his grandfathers. And his dad now works for the Lithuanian men's national team as a physiotherapist.
A wide open look here for Vucevic. And it's all evened up. Vucevic has got 7 points here in this quarter.
You know, guys, we've seen Vucevic add this to his game. Now you have to take him seriously from distance.
And stolen by White. And now White pushing it up and no one back to stop him. That gives them the lead. White's got the lead up to 2 now for the Bulls.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Smith for 3. Sinks the 3-pointer. Smith's got 8.
Love the confident approach by Smith Jr. Looked very decisive there.
Here's White. An easy 2 points on the layup. And the Bulls lead by 1. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah,
tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well. And he's no small presence inside. Smith, a handful for defenders in the painted area.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And converted more than 4 out of every 5 free throw attempts last year. So just solid at the line.
You guys, the numbers don't lie. I mean, he was such a reliable presence at the free throw line all throughout last season.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Şengün's checked in for Steven Adams. Dylan Brooks comes in for Cam Whitmore. Thompson, he's checked in for Shepard. And Jalen Green subbed in for Fred VanVleet.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Tari Eason's checked in for Jabari Smith. And here is Green. 15 points in the game. Pass to Eason. Just 3 on the clock. He can't hit that time. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Let's take a listen to a recent huddle from Coach.
We've done a great job moving the ball. Let's keep.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. They've got Brooks. Tari Eason is out there with Alperen Şengün. Then it's Thompson, and it's Green in at the point guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Out to Smith, 5 to shoot. Good on the three-point shot.
We've seen growing confidence from Smith behind the arc. I mean, he takes these pretty readily now.
Green deciding where to go with it. Brooks outside. Back to Green. Off target from three-point range.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Al Levine. Smith sets the pick for Levine. The kick out to Williams. Launches a 3, and that comes off the assist by Levine. Levine's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
And the rejection by Smith. And out of bounds, the Bulls will take it. Vucevic checked in for Smith.
Number 9, Nikola Vucevic.
Bulls leading by 5. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Levine against Thompson. 6 to shoot. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Here's Eason. And the dunk by Eason.
Nice to see such unselfish play from Green, putting the team ahead of himself.
Levine is screen on Green. Ball dishes to Levine. Back to Ball. Fires top of the key. Rockets with the rebound. Green passes to Eason. And he banks in the layup. Now just a 1-point Chicago lead.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Ball kicks to Levine. And the Bulls with another miss. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul.
Team foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
The way they've been able to consistently get past the defense and to the cup has been most impressive. They've almost made it look pedestrian.
And on top of that, they've really been dialed in from deep, just dropping triple after triple.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth.
Ball showing you a little nasty there on defense, showing you some of that sandpaper grit.
Outside Williams. Vucevic is screen on Eason. Here's Williams. And the layup falls. And the Bulls lead by 2.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now.
His performance today has just been so important. What a luxury to have a guy that's that dependable.
Levine feeling it out of it. He takes it in, and then Levine with the jam.
Tell you what, we've got a game. I like that Levine's rising to the challenge as things get tight.
Pass to Thompson, stolen by Levine. Ball with it, now Green defending. And Ball slams it in.
Oh, I love that about Lonzo Ball. When it's a big possession, he demands and commands the ball.
Green against Ball. And Green slams it in.
Green's got a full toolkit now, which makes him unstoppable at times.
Ball against Green. Levine is screen on Green. Kick out to Levine. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
And there you go now, one of the NBA's rising stars, Levine stepping up when it counts.
Green inside. He's covered by Ball. Count it!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Ball dishes to Levine. Off target with his 3.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Outside, Green. Count the basket and the foul. Lonzo Ball picks one up, and here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We have to now review the personal foul in question.
That's their second personal. Third team foul.
Closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Ball. Oh, no good. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
Exactly. I mean, got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
And that's an intentional foul.
Third personal foul. Fourth team foul.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
And only one choice here. They need a 3. I'm sure he's going to sub in all of his best shooters. Under 2 seconds remaining. It has to be a catch-and-shoot 3 if they hope to tie.
And they're going back to have a look at that shot once again to see if the one. This certainly isn't over yet. They may get a second chance. Now, if it's overturned, we're going to need overtime. And this game is not over. The officials are ruling that the shot will count, and that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime, and we'll return shortly. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. All out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Levine in at the 3 slot. Well, Chicago's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Ball, the pass to Levine. And the jam by Levine.
Hey, for all that Levine can do on the hardwood, at heart, he's a pure scorer.
Green draws the double, so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but it certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher. And coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him. He's basically automatic from the line, not the guy you want to send there now.
Rockets with the rebound. Thompson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside, Green. Misses the 3. Chicago trailing. Outside, Levine. All sorts of time. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the floor as we've gotten this overtime period underway. Ball, the pass to Levine. Vucevic down low. And on Thompson. And Vucevic throws it down.
And, you know, you develop a level of trust with your teammates when you show the kind of concentration that Vucevic shows in these situations. He's the total package.
And it's Green missing. Ball against Thompson. Outside Williams. Outside Levine. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Driving inside. And the layup is good. Levine's got the lead up to 5 now for Chicago.
Beautiful. Levine getting more comfortable as a go-to guy, wanting the shot when it matters most. That's one he knows he should have drained.
Ball against Green. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Ball against Green. And Ball slams it in.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
He hits the first one, and that trims the lead to 6. He hits both from the stripe. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock, and they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that increases their lead to 6. No room for them to make a mistake here.
You got to almost play perfect from here on out.
Green passes to Easton. Out to Brooks. Lets the 3 fly. It's good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Dylan Brooks relishes the chance to make the big impact play.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
Pass to Giddey. Williams sends a screen for Levine. Fires for 3. Off on that one. And so it's Chicago winning this one. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams
Now let's meet the starters. For the
Greetings from, and let's check Miami's starting lineup. Hero is the 2 with Butler as the 3. Then it's Terry Rozier. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Ware in at the 4. And for Houston, they've got Thompson. Dylan Brooks is out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Jalen Green. And it's Şengün in at the 5. Buries it from 3. So many things to love about opening day. What's tops on your list, RJ?
A lot of things, really. But, man, the energy in the building. This house is rocking. These fans are so pumped up and optimistic about their team right now.
Pass to Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
When Butler is cleared for takeoff, just get off the runway.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Ime Udoka for a minute. Right away, he acknowledged they're facing one of the best defensive players in the league in Bam Adebayo. He told me Bam can do it all. He can protect the rim, he can defend in isolation, he can rebound. So we have to keep our composure, be aware of his presence, and not let him dictate what we do. All right, let's send it back to you guys.
And Allie, thank you for that.
And one of Green's best attributes is that he doesn't really see contact. He will either go over it or through it.
Hero, the pass to Rozier. Butler on the wing. Rozier finds Butler. Back to Rozier. It's hauled in by Houston.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Well, Grant, the Miami Heat are as professionally run as any franchise in this league.
Yeah, and certain numbers point to that. They minimize turnovers, they don't commit cheap fouls, and they hit their free throws. So, in other words, they don't give anything away.
Just 2 to shoot. Stolen by Rozier. And here's Butler outside. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Yeah, pretty dependable from the corner 3 spot. Butler only fires those threes he feels comfortable taking.
Outside Eason. And here's Thompson. Turned in an outstanding game against Memphis. The floater, and Eason with the layup.
Offensively, they've been pretty sharp. 3 for 4 so far.
Miami has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And what I love about Rozier is his fearlessness as a scorer. Inside, outside, in between, it doesn't matter.
Inside. Outside Butler. Three-pointer. Eason pulls it in. He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Heat?
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
2 minutes.
Now here's Şengün. 17 points in his last outing. Now Green. And Şengün throw it down.
Hey, look, sometimes you just got to let the big man work. Şengün doing it in style.
Hero screen on Thompson. Here's Butler. Outside for Rozier. Back to Butler. Plenty of space. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Butler's got 7 points. To the paint. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Houston shooting their second attempt at the line tonight. That one drops. He ties it up. Richard, how about that memorable Rockets winning streak early in 2024?
11 straight wins. Look, that's no easy task, no matter who you are playing. The energy in the locker room must have just been off the charts.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those. And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Hero on the wing. Tipped. And they're on the run. Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
The blinding speed of Green really turns on the Jets in transition. It's impressive to watch.
Butler, a screen on Brooks. Hero, the pass to Butler. There's a screen. It's hauled in by Houston.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Oh, my goodness. How about that?
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that was going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
Rozier against Green. Adebayo in the post. And finished off by Adebayo.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
No debate there. He got hammered.
And this is his second and third free throws tonight.
The last game was a close one. His success from the line really helped him secure the dub.
And both free throws good for Green.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Just 3 on the clock. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for Houston. Hunting for opportunities, leading to... And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at Houston's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
We've got Green. Tari Eason is out there with Dylan Brooks. Then there's Amen Thompson, and it's Şengün in at the center position. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Since being drafted in 2021, how jumper in Şengün has really grown his game, Richard.
Particularly his assist numbers. That's what impresses me. You can run the offense through the 6'11" Şengün. It's so impressive.
Back to Hero. Here's Rozier. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
A tireless worker at both ends. Adebayo imposing his will that time on the offensive glass.
To the inside. Pass to Şengün. Thompson outside. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Oh, he misses the dunk. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. It's going to be on him in Thompson.
And at this point of his career, Butler wants to win. And boy, does he ramp up his performance in the playoffs, especially in recent years.
Richard, if the three-point shot was never introduced, how different do you think the game would be?
The offensive strategy would be very different. The game would be more physical, and it was more physical. And the main priority would be creating high percentage looks.
So they take the lead. Hero's got his first 2 points of the night.
You're coming in at full speed. Hero was just too quick.
Rozier against Green. Floats one up. Ooh, look at Green taking it to him.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
A nice shot by Butler.
On the drive, Butler can be so sudden. The moment he sees an opening, he just takes off.
Green against Rozier. Adebayo grabs the board. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Richard, if you look back at the Rockets' history, it's striking how many all-time greats have worn that uniform.
There are so many Hall of Famers. Hakeem Olajuwon, Ralph Sampson, Calvin Murphy, Yao Ming, Elvin Hayes, and that's only to name a few. Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
Here's Ware, defended by Eason. And it's Ware missing. Rockets trail by 5. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
What a burst Thompson has. I mean, on his drives, he goes from 0 to 60 in a heartbeat.
Adebayo from long range. Hits the trifecta. Adebayo's got 10 points.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
Back to Green. Terrific work from Green inside.
Coach has to be pleased with what Green is doing out there, playing with a ton of energy on the offensive end.
Outside for Butler. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Thompson. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got 4 rebounds now. Hero outside. Pass to Butler. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Houston. Eason's got 5 rebounds in the game. And here's Green from the arc. And Rozier pulls it down. And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 14-6 run.
So fast when he's driving to the rim. Once Rozier gets a step on you, you have to foul.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. That free throw good from Rozier.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
1:02 left in the second quarter. Green against Rozier. To the middle. Here's Şengün. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Ware, that's good. He's got 5.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Pass to Şengün. Rockets against Hero. Green up top. 27 seconds left in the second. Over Rozier, 5 on the clock. Brooks from outside, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
It appears their offense is lacking some balance right now. Maybe too much reliance on the free ball.
Back to Adebayo. They set the pick. The Rockets pull it in. The last time these two clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team.
Last time they lost a close one against this team. You have to wonder what they could have done if it wasn't for their foul trouble in that game.
Getting into foul trouble will really handcuff you, and they found that out last time.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Miami out in front. They're up by 1. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Sometimes we overlook it, but the defense has been stingy tonight, like a bee, just stinging you.
Taking a peek now. Thanks as always.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Nice game. Great performance by Jalen Green.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
Setting the floor for Miami. We've got Kevin Love, Josh Richardson out there with Duncan Robinson. Then it's Jaime Jaquez, and it's Jovic in at the power forward position. Bill Grant and Van Vliet, they've got a guy who's been through everything in this league.
Yeah, B.A. Van Vliet's seen it all. He's won a championship. He's been in the All-Star game. He's been on a last-place team. No wonder nothing seems to faze him.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, Jaime Jaquez Jr. was excited to join his favorite player, Jimmy Butler, on the Heat. He told me, I loved watching Jimmy because he's a complete player and he leaves everything on the floor. He's a winner, and that's the type of player I want to be. And for his part, Butler said he is so confident and he knows what it takes to win. Ryan, there's no higher compliment.
You're right about that, Allie. Thanks. Van Vliet, pass to Smith. Here's Shepard, covered by Love. Pass to Smith. Off the mark there with a 3.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Here's Love. And Jaime Jaquez gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. All right, now that we have a break, let's take a look at which teams capitalized from the line last season. 5th on the list, Miami.
They didn't give away any points at the free throw line, and that makes a head coach's life so much easier.
Pass to Whitmore. Here's Shepard. Takes the 3. Knocks down the long J. Shepard's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, Shepard can really spin it from distance, and he doesn't need a lot of room to launch it.
Outside Robinson. Now Richardson. Driving in. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Richardson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
Pass to Smith. Takes a 3. Here's Adams. Smith outside. On the wing, Whitmore. Fires from deep. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
He hits the second from the line. The last one's off. They'll settle for 2.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
It's Jaquez on the wing. Outside Love. Here's the 3. Knocks it down from distance. And the Heat lead by 6.
You know, Love can do more than just catch and shoot, but it's the area that he's most comfortable in.
Outside Whitmore. The kick out to Van Vliet. Fires the three. Houston with another miss. Miami leading by 6. And here we go, the Heat fast break for 3. Robinson. And again, it's Miami from deep.
There was a time you could get yelled at for taking a 3 like that, but now it's a great decision, and it paid off.
And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
We've got 1:48 left in the third. Richardson with it. He's got 5. Got it. Richardson's got 7 points for the quarter.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Van Vliet up top, guarded by Richardson. Van Vliet, the pass to Smith. Here's Adams. A shot to stop the run. Rebounded by Jovic. Miami has got 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. The kick out to Richardson. It's hauled in by Houston.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
And the luxury of having Van Vliet. He doesn't need the ball to score. Fred can work off the rock and be a spot-up shooter. And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Offensive rebound. Adams. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
Richardson against Van Vliet. It's stolen away. And he makes it on the layup. Van Vliet's got 5.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Love, a screen on Van Vliet. Richardson, the pass to Love. Outside Richardson. Chalk up 2 there. Richardson's got 9 points now in the second half.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open 3, that's the key to efficient offense.
Here's Whitmore. And the Rockets tack on 2 more.
Nice little draw up there from the inbounds play to get them an easy bucket.
And so it's the Miami Heat leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And meanwhile, Eric Spoelstra rallied.
Once we get the rebound,
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Dylan Brooks is out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Thompson. Then it's Jalen Green. And it's Şengün in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Butler passes to Adebayo. 4 on the clock. Outside for Butler. The 3 is up, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Rockets trail by 6. Outside, Green.
Blocking foul called on Terry Rozier III. First personal foul. First team foul.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. Green, the pass to Eason. Thompson outside. Just 5 to shoot. Green for 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
First team foul.
And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Here's Ware. Into the lane. Back to Adebayo. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by Green. And it's Green with the ball for the Rockets. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Green against Rozier. throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. Terry Rozier picks one up. And it's in there. And the Heat lead by 6.
You're busting his way inside. Hero making sure he kept moving toward the hoop.
And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Butler, a screen on Green. Rozier can't get it to go.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Pass to Brooks. Thompson outside. Hey, from beyond the arc. Rebound Miami. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds tonight. And here's Butler outside. Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts.
A guy you have to guard at range. Butler isn't a volume three-point shooter, but he can hit them when the move strikes.
Slam home, and they call the foul. He's headed to the stripe for one more.
And this team is counting on Brooks in big-time moments. And guess what? Dillon delivers.
In a tight game, he is exactly who you wanted at the line.
Rozier looking around. Şengün with a steal. Here's Thompson. Here's Eason. Goes back up. Adebayo with the rejection.
Oh, gotta be cautious when Adebayo is in the area. Showing once again that he's a legitimate shot blocking threat.
And it's Butler with the jam.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stop down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this win.
Outside Eason. Poke loose. Adebayo with it. Checked by Brooks. And there's the call on Dillon Brooks. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Adebayo from long range. Tries again. And Rozier puts it in. And the Heat lead by 8.
Yeah, gritty board and bucket for Rozier. Extra effort paying off.
And it's hammered home by Green.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Hero outside. Pass to Adebayo. 4 on the clock. And he's going for the lob. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. And it's Green missing. The Heat have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Hero for 3. Sinks the tray.
Hey, guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
On the wing, Rozier. Beyond the arc. Thompson with the block.
Decent reach and solid instincts, allowing Thompson to get a hand on it.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Oh, he tries a 3. The offensive rebound. Outside, Green. And a big-time jam as he slams it right over Adebayo. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And he throws it down with one hand. Stolen by Rozier. And so Miami takes the win. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one, thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce.